At home, welcome to the broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com, coming to you from Kingsville, Texas, and Henrietta H. King High School. We're here at the semifinals of the Kingsville Holiday Hoops Tournament. This one featuring Kingsville King, or check that, the Del Rio Rams and the Los Fresnos Falcons. Los Fresnos came off a win against Kingsville King yesterday in the quarterfinals, and Del Rio absolutely put on a layup clinic pretty much yesterday. And both teams were able to advance to this semifinal. Del Rio put up 90 yesterday, and so did Los Fresnos. So both teams have the capability of scoring, so we'll see a lot of scoring between the two teams. Los Fresnos got their way through this tournament, taking down Toulouse Midway in the first round. Following that game was the Kingsville game. Now they find themselves here on the other side of the bracket. Del Rio started off their day with a win over Santa Gertrudis, and then put on that's the layup clinic against Rio Hondo. Now the 10 o'clock game here for the semifinal against Los Fresnos. Other semifinal game going on is PSA North taking on Laredo Nixon. One of those two teams will play the winner of these two teams in the championship game being held at 4:30. Fans, don't forget to share the link, tag your friends, especially if you're watching at home. I know a lot of Del Rio fans will be like to watch this game. They've been tuning in to Real Sports Live Southwest, so don't forget to tag them out there. Los Fresnos as well making the long drive here this morning for this 10 o'clock game. Del Rio will be in the blue uniforms as you see them coming out of their huddle. Los Fresnos finally in their home whites. It's the first time we see them in their home whites in this tournament at least. On one of our broadcasts, they wore the maroons last night in their win against Kingsville King. We're all set to go in this one. Altamirano wins the jump on. The Falcons will get things started. Luis Gonzalez, a big-time three-point shooting machine, has become an available threat. So this one's blocked, however, by Sebastian Sanchez, and we're underway. The Rams like to get out and running, but they score a lot of points in the paint. They try with a three to get things going. No good. Offensive rebound by Frankie Badia off his own miss. Driving the lane by Sanchez. Entry pass inside, fouled by Altamirano as looks like that was Cesar Gavia going up for the layup, and they'll call it on the floor. Sebastian Sanchez inside it. Gavia missed the block shot. Try a second chance off the offensive board, and the first points of the game by Sebastian Sanchez. 2-0 lead. This is a potential playoff matchup here as Del Rio took down Nicky Rowe last year in the playoffs. Jerry Martinez fires away and takes home a three-pointer. First points of the game for Los Fresnos from beyond the arc. Del Rio in the post, gets it outside now to Sanchez. JJ Cervantes. There's an outside three-pointer is good. Frankie Badia. I'm telling you, folks, both teams have shown the ability to get on the scoreboard and pack a lot of points on it, so we'll definitely looking to see a lot of points. Altamirano drives in the lane, contact, and Altamirano able to finish. All squared up at 5. Three-pointer again from Badia. Good! Falcons on the other end. Here's Altamirano, goes up, missed it, got his own rebound. Luis Gonzalez here to Aldrighetti. Back to Gonzalez. He tries an elbow three on the answer, no good. Altamirano saves it and eventually throws it toward the scores table and out of bounds. It's going to be like this all game long. Both teams going back and forth. Winner of this will play the eventual winner of PSA North and Laredo Nixon. Also a broadcast going on right now in the other gym. Here's Artiega. He made a three-quarter court shot yesterday at the buzzer at the end of the third quarter against Rio Hondo. Here's Sanchez, or check it, it is Sanchez, inside. Cervantes goes up and finishes. 10-5 lead. Jerry Martinez to Gonzalez and across to Altamirano. Gets by Sanchez. Altamirano goes up, blocked by Sebastian Sanchez. Into the middle. Here comes Padilla and the Rams. Tries a pass. No look pass. No good. Try to find Cesar Gavia. Goes out of bounds. Gonzalez will inbound it underneath for the Falcons. Bounce pass it in to Altamirano. Has had the look at the block. Call an offensive foul on Altamirano, I guess for the excessive armbar. I'm not sure if that was like any contact, but Altamirano heads to the bench. Coming in for him is Dayton Noriega, takes a screen. Noriega comes up with the steal and an automatic jump ball in favor. Los Fresnos won the jump ball, but they'll get the ball here. Now they switch to Del Rio. Jerry Martinez has a three-pointer already. Here's Aldriguetti back to Martinez at the top. Tight man-to-man defense by the Rams. Noriega, Aldriguetti baseline, gets it back out. Luis Gonzalez had a bundle of three-pointers yesterday. Aldriguetti fires. And Leon Gonzalez will pick up the loose ball foul on the other end of the air ball. Already 2 fouls on the Falcons. The Rams in the front court, driving. 4-on-3. No, layup no good. Offensive board and put back in by Cesar Gavia. 12-5 lead for the Del Rio Rams. I'm telling you, they're aggressive. They lead by 7. First time out, back after this.
Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Out of the timeout, Los Fresnos needs to get something going. Down 7 already. Noriega will get the entire baseline and run it. Get it inbound to Leon Gonzalez. Had the game high 22 against Kingsville King. Floated up to Luis Gonzalez. Euro step. A lot of contact. Nothing there. Full court pressure from the Falcons. Bringing it up is Padilla. Guarded by Noriega. Had a steal last time on the matchup. Gonzalez on the switch. Handoff to Arteaga in the lane. No good. Offensive rebound, but it'll be an over-the-back call on J.J. Cervantes. Referee is calling it a little tight here, especially since it's a semifinal game. Noriega will inbound it, gets it to Jerry Martinez. The trap comes, Martinez dribbles out of it. Up ahead of Gonzalez, and one hands a pass Noriega. This one's stolen by Sebastian Sanchez. Drives. Martinez on the run-through and the steal. Up ahead, Luis Gonzalez. Drives in the lane, and a travel called. So far, it's been an offensive foul, and now this travel that's kind of deflated the Falcons offensively. Altamirano, who's now on the bench, has had a couple looks, just hasn't been able to put it in. Del Rio a chance to extend their lead, already up 7 in this first quarter of the semifinal. Step back three-pointer on the way from Sebastian Sanchez, no good. Gavia goes up and a travel call. So inbound to Martinez, throws it up ahead. Aldriguetti's there, takes the left-hand drive. Noriega goes up but is fouled. And he was hit in the arm, so Noriega will get to the free throw line for the first time today. Referee saying he got him on the arm, and looks like he did. So Noriega will get 2 at the line. First free throws of the day. The Falcons have shot the free throw rather well this tournament. They missed the first one. Noriega 0 for 2 on the trip. They like to go to Noriega on the short jumper. He had a couple mid-rangers yesterday in the lane, blocked by Aldrighetti, and now a 3-on-2 for the Falcons. Gonzalez takes the lane, right-handed layup from the left block, good. And Leon Gonzalez on the finish. Gonzalez on the extra effort as well, tipping that one out. Sub coming in for the first time, Aiden Huerta in the game now for the Rams. Fans, don't forget to share the link. I know a lot of Del Rio fans would like to be watching their Rams be playing in this semifinal game. A pretty good matchup and a potential playoff game, in my opinion. Offensive board trying to go up as Garza, no good. Gonzalez comes up with a rebound, and I think Sebastian Sanchez will get tagged with that extra foul there as Gonzalez was trying to get up in open space. Noriega will inbound it. Kick by Sanchez. They'll inbound it to Jerry Martinez. Good dribbler, steps through the triple team. Inside, Noriega goes up. Offensive board stolen away by Gonzalez, and he puts it in. Gonzalez showing a little more muscle than the defender, the defensive rebounder. Here's Frankie Badia, gets it up to Huerta. Drives in the paint. Floater, no good. And here come the Falcons up and running. There's Gonzalez again. Right-hand layup on the left block. Same result for Gonzalez on back-to-back possessions. And now they've cut the lead in half. A 6-0 run by the Falcons since the timeout call. Sanchez swings it to Huerta at the top, and he'll slow it down. Seen some high-scoring games here at this tournament. Pull-up jumper for Avendino is no good. Rebound taken in by Gonzalez. Up ahead to Aldrighetti. Between the legs dribble, finds Luis Gonzalez. Takes the left-handed drive. No good. Falcons just haven't been able to finish. Gonzalez will pick up a foul. That's going to be his second foul. Foul count on both teams is 4-3, with 4 against the Falcons and 3 to the Rams. Get a dribble handoff here. Huerta on the baseline. Entry pass. Nice find. Off the backboard and in for Cesar Gavia. Rams like to get their points in the paint, as Moreno was the intended receiver on that end from Gonzalez. Entry pass off the hands of Gavia. And an early appearance from Edson Picasso as he checks in for Leon Gonzalez. After Gonzalez turned the ball over on that press breaker. See what Picasso can do. Minute 10 remaining in this first quarter of the semifinal. Other semifinal between Piaget North and Laredo Nixon going on in the other court. Alex Moreno up ahead of Picasso. Goes up, no good. It's a good look for the youngster. Rams out and running. Euro step, rebound taken in by Picasso. Gets it ahead Gonzalez, and he'll get it to Moreno. A 2-on-1. Moreno loses it, but somehow ends up in the hands of Aldrighetti. Foul will be on the floor. Picasso will check out, and Kino Gallo into the game. An early appearance from them. Referee making sure all the jerseys are tucked in. I've seen a lot of players actually play with their jerseys untucked, so I guess in the semifinal game they're being a little bit extra with that. Aldrighetti throws it away, and an easy layup for Arteaga on the other end. Under 30 seconds to go. 5-point lead, actually, for the Rams. Alex Moreno in the lane. And an offensive foul called on Moreno. Although it looked like he took the shoulder angle from the Ram who took the charge, and there's still an offensive foul called. Rams will inbound it. They'll look to get the final shot. Under 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter of this semifinal. Dribble handoff from Rivera to Arteaga. Now back in the hands of Rivera from Huerta. Rivera dribbling around, hands it off back to Huerta. At the top, guarded by Ogayo. To Arteaga. Back to Rivera. 5 seconds to go. To the corner. Baseline drive from Huerta. Double teamed. In the paint, Luis Gonzalez comes up with a Euro step called. And that's the way the first quarter will end. Del Rio leads this one after one. 16-11 back after this.
Sports Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, #1.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
It's the Hacienda Ford year-end clearance sale. All models have been discounted to their final markdown prices, which means you get to save big money today. F-150 Crew Cabs just $29,995 or take 0% financing. Ford Expeditions, $10,000 off and 0% financing. The Ranger Crew Cab, the one you've always wanted, just $25,995, and even 2020 Explorers are $5,000 off, and you can finance for just 1.9% for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Back here for the start of the second quarter. Falcons, a rather low-scoring quarter for them. Aldrighetti in the lane. Euro step and the finish for Aldrighetti. First basket of the game for him. Pretty Euro step. We've seen a few Euro steps that have resulted in charges or just contact that hasn't been called. Now back to a three-point game. Del Rio trying to get the lead back. They were up by as much as 7. But then a 6-0 run kept Los Fresnos back in the game. Three-pointer from the corner off. Rebound taken in by Elian Gonzalez. Has 2 fouls, but also the leading scorer for them. Altamirano, an early exit for him. Missed shot. Offensive board, however, by Aldrighetti. Luis Gonzalez goes in the lane. Layup good for Luis Gonzalez. Now it's a 1-point game. 5-0 run out of the gate. Or 4-0 run, check that. Exactly how you want to start the quarter for Los Fresnos. Inside, good look, and a good feed to J.J. Cervantes. Altamirano picks up his dribble, feeds it across to Jerry Martinez, and back to Altamirano. Drives, finishes on the layup. A lot of easy baskets are going for the height advantage, Los Fresnos Falcons. A floater there, good from Luis Arteaga on the baseline drive. Altamirano one-hands a pass to Luis Gonzalez. Jab step. Aldrighetti, Jerry Martinez, corner three, bang! Second three-pointer of the day for Jerry Martinez. All knotted up at 20. 9-4 run for Los Fresnos to the corner. Answer from Arteaga. No good. Off defensive rebound taken in by Gonzalez. And here comes Altamirano. They'll slow it down. Jerry Martinez likes the volleyball line three-pointer. Ooh, too strong there. And here it comes, Gavia. Slows it down, gets it back out, no, reverse it. Get it to Sebastian Sanchez in the lane, kicks it back out. Balia, leading scorer with 6 points for the Rams, no good there. Offensive board, put back, no good. Another offensive rebound, stripped away and knocked out of bounds. Cesar Gavia, 2 offensive rebounds on his own right there. Moreno also back in the game. Del Rio likes to look underneath. And a timeout called just before the 5-second count. So Del Rio will talk things over for the inbounds play. All knotted up at 20 after Del Rio took a 16-11 lead at the end of the first. Los Fresnos 9-4 run to start the second. Timeout called.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here after the Del Rio timeout, they'll get it underneath, looking to design a play. And here they go, let's see what they do. Trying to get something underneath. Around comes Arteaga. They get it inside, off the backboard, no good. Rebound taken in by Altamirano. Up ahead, Leon Gonzalez on the layup. And if there's anything that Fresnos has been doing better this quarter, it's been finishing at the rim. Already, Los Fresnos has matched their first quarter total with 11 in this quarter. And we're not even halfway through. Martinez, Gardley tighted. Coach wanted a 5-second call, and inside goes Gavia. Some good one-on-one defense from Martinez as Moreno gets it back out. Swung from Altamirano to Luis Gonzalez, takes it in the lane. Good patience and a great finish from Luis Gonzalez on the reverse layup. Another layup again for Los Fresnos. That's the 5th layup this quarter, if that's correct. Rudy gave me a 5 sign and a travel call against Del Rio. Aldriguetti checks back in for Alex Moreno. See, now they're using a different ball. They got the Baden ball in there because we shot around yesterday with Nike balls and they felt a little weird. We don't have any Nike Elite balls in the Valley. So there's definitely a different look, but they'll be using the Baden balls. Gonzalez on the miss, got his own rebound and puts it up and in. Again, another easy finish inside the paint for the Falcons. Trying to get in the post. They do to Alvendino, guarded by Gonzalez. Tries to get a back door and a 3-second call against Del Rio. Good on-ball defense from Luis Gonzalez. Falcons have definitely turned it up a notch here in this quarter. 3:47 to go to the half. This quarter all dominated by the Falcons. To get up ahead, Aldriguetti. Another chance for a layup and got it. Again, another good finish, something Los Fresnos was not doing in the first quarter. And a late travel call on Del Rio, back-to-back turnovers off travel calls. Back to Los Fresnos, who actually find themselves now up by 6. Back to Altamirano from Leon Gonzalez. Altamirano kicks it out. Luis Gonzalez. Offensive board by Leon Gonzalez on the follow. Leon Gonzalez now up to 12 points. Here's Sebastian Sanchez in the corner to Huerta. In the lane, high floater, no good. Almost the offensive board, and it is taken in by Sanchez. Bounce pass, nice look to Alvendino. And a timeout called by Del Rio. 19-8 quarter. A lot of scoring. A lot of easy layups going in for Los Fresnos. They lead by 6. Timeout called.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Back here after the Del Rio timeout, Del Rio talking about the absence of intensity they haven't been playing with rather since the opening quarter. Altamirano out of the timeout, easy layup. No one stopped him. Another easy layup for Los Fresnos. Cervantes handoff to Avendino. Kicks it out. Puerta guarded by Luis Gonzalez. Backdoor goes Sanchez and nothing doing. Del Rio working the perimeter. Sanchez nearly lost it. Here's a three-pointer, Arteaga. Bang! Arteaga, the leading scorer for the Rams with 7. Jerry Martinez dribbles out, gets it to Altamirano. Gets it across to Jerry Martinez. About 2 minutes remaining in the half. Martinez missed on the drive. Sebastian Sanchez guarded by Martinez. A floater, no good. Aldriguetti cleans it up. Gets it to Elian Gonzalez. Football pass, Altamirano. Back out Jerry Martinez. Elbow three-pointer, no good. Offensive rebound by Luis Gonzalez. Back to Jerry Martinez. An even further three-point attempt. Showing off the range. Tried the two-man game. Jerry Martinez tips it into the backcourt. Referee's going to talk this one over. It looked like it was tipped. I think that's what they'll have to go with, and they're actually going to go with a backcourt violation. Substitute coming in, Altamirano will get a rest, and Picasso will check back into the game. Actually, Elian Gonzalez will get a breather. Gonzalez, the leading scorer for the Falcons with 12. Now inbounded Jerry Martinez in the backcourt, guarded by Arteaga, the Rams' leading scorer. Try to launch one from there. He certainly has the range from there. Falcons, I think, will slow it down. They've shown that they will do this. They'll try go through an offense. No good on the jumper. Altamirano got his own miss. Martinez. Dribble hesitation. Picasso. Pull up. Got it. Picasso on the pull up. Under a minute to go. Kick out for three-pointer. Arteaga, no good. Rebound secured by Aldriguetti, and they'll slow it down here. 30 seconds to go in the half. Quarter dominated by Los Fresnos. A 26-11 quarter for Los Fresnos. A much better played second quarter from the Falcons. That's exactly what you do at Erasmo. Miss a short one, make it from a deeper range. 10 seconds to go, Altamirano with it. Count started at him. Luis Gonzalez fakes the handoff, goes underneath, stolen, batted away. Del Rio launches one up at the buzzer, no good. Trying to get it to Luis Gonzalez. Maybe might have had the dribble handoff to Altamirano, but hey. Los Fresnos still finds themselves up by 10 at the half. They lead 37-27 going into the halftime break.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley. even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since 52.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Hi, thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, we're the Real Night City Rattlers. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live. We are the New Patriots. Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
As we welcome you back here to the halftime break, Los Fresnos leads 37-27 after a sluggish start. Only put up 11 points, but answered with a 26-point second quarter, and that's all in part to getting the breakout. Getting out in the break and then just converting on easy layups. Del Rio unable to get back in transition, or rather just not even transition, just Los Fresnos getting through their press breaker. And then once they get through the press breaker, it's a 2-on-1 for Los Fresnos. And after not finishing at the rim in the first quarter, Los Fresnos doing a much better job doing that. Take a look at the shot chart. It's just been a totally different experience for the Falcons. You see a lot of twos inside the paint. And then the one jumper outside by Picasso. And that's besides Picasso's pull-up jumper. Everything else is layups. Plus Jerry Martinez's 2 threes from deep range from the elbow and then the corner. So Los Fresnos able to outscore the Rams 26-11 in the second quarter. On the leaderboard, Luis Arteaga for the Rams leads the way with 7 points. Frankie Badia and Cesar Gavia with 6 apiece. JJ Cervantes with 4, and Sanchez and Avendino with 2. On the Falcons side, Leon Gonzalez with 12 points. A lot of those layups, like you've been saying. Los Fresnos just getting easy looks at the basket and now able to finish since the start of the second quarter. 12 for him. Jerry Martinez with 9. Altamirano with 6. Aldriguetti with 4. Gonzalez with 4. Picasso with his pull-up J. Picasso and Ogayo came in for a little bit, able to get some quality time in the game. Start of the third quarter coming up shortly, about a minute. They get a 5-minute halftime break. We'll get set for that. Start of the second half coming your way after this. Los Fresnos leads 37-27. Winner heads to the championship game. Back after this.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Guys, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Back here after the short halftime break, Los Fresnos leading the way, and they'll get the ball to start the second half. Rams making their way onto the court as we speak, and we'll get things started. Los Fresnos, a dominant second quarter, has put them up by 10. Martinez at the top, drives on Arteaga, the leading scorer for the Rams. Altamirano with some range on that three-pointer, off the mark. A one and done for the Falcons on the first possession. Falcons will settle off and let Del Rio bring it into the front court. Altamirano will take on Sanchez. Get into the corner of the Arteaga, guarded by Martinez. Leon Gonzalez guarding Padilla. Padilla in the game has 6 points. Now with the ball is Sanchez guarded by Altamirano. Sanchez. To get it to Gavia. Kicks it out. Arteaga drives baseline. Double team comes. Good rotation and a good steal from Gonzalez. Gets it in the front court. Martinez wanted to pull up. Decides to take it himself. Now pulls it out. Finally some space. Freed up. Dre Martinez. Another deep one for Martinez. Dre Martinez now with 12 points. Jumper there, no good. Martinez on the rebound. Get it to Aldriguetti. Swings it to Gonzalez. Takes a screen from Leon Gonzalez. Back to Leon. Drives. Kick out to Aldriguetti into the top to Altamirano. Drives in the lane. Goes up. Layup. No good for Altamirano. Leon Gonzalez on the board. Gets it out. Frees some space and gets a layup in. Points in the paint have been big for Los Fresnos. Gonzalez with 14. And a 5-0 start to the half. They'll get it on the block to Cervantes. Pump fake, goes up, got it. Cervantes on the finish. High pass ahead to Aldriguetti, who drives. Kick out, Leon Gonzalez sets his feet. Splash City for Leon Gonzalez. 8-2 run to begin the third for the Los Fresnos Falcons. Sanchez pass inside. Couple Falcons fly across, no good. And a loose ball foul will go against Gavia, trying to get the rebound. Martinez, Aldriguetti, they beat the press. Now Aldriguetti will drive, goes up, blocked by Sanchez, but is fouled. Foul will go against Sebastian Sanchez, his second foul of the game. Already the second team foul for the Rams. Aldriguetti will shoot 2 at the line. Fans, again, don't forget to share the link. Tune in to our final day of coverage here in Kingsville. First free throw by Aldriguetti, no good. Fun fact, Los Fresnos is 0 for 3 from the free throw line today. Aldriguetti's second one, no good. Neither team has made a free throw just because simply Del Rio hasn't gone to the free throw line. Leon Gonzalez, another steal, comes up with it. Layup good for Leon Gonzalez. Had a series of about 2 or 3 steals against Kingsville King that resulted in layups just like that. And Leon Gonzalez, now with 19 points, Los Fresnos leads 47-29.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here after the Del Rio timeout. Del Rio trying to answer this good, impressive run from the Falcons after a 10-2 start. Del Rio trying to halt that run with the timeout call and trying to get some points on the board. Now they're down by a lot in the post. Out to Gavia. Nice extra pass to Sebastian Sanchez. Luis Gonzalez takes the lane and the open space. Up and under, able to finish. What a finish from Luis Gonzalez. Huerta back to work for the Rams. 4:40 to go in the third. Sebastian Sanchez in the lane. Stolen by Aldergate for the moment. Comes up with it. Try to flip it ahead to Gonzalez. And he'll stay with Del Rio. Bounce pass on the pass to Badia. Try to go between the legs and stolen by Aldergate. Fumbles the pass. Gets it up ahead. A 3-on-1. Altamirano at the rim and finishes. Altamirano now up to 8. Huerta back to Sanchez. 20-point lead for the Falcons. Sanchez drives. Altamirano hands straight up. Got the rebound. Another 3-on-1. Martinez finishes on the left side of the rim. Jerry Martinez now at 14. Swing it to the corner. Baseline drive. Sanchez goes up. Good finish from Sebastian Sanchez. Baseline drive's been there for Del Rio. Back to a 20-point lead. Martinez creates some space. Left-handed layup is good. Back-to-back buckets for Martinez, now up to 16 points. Sanchez trying to answer. Try to weird pass underhand, no good, and results in a turnover. Leon Gonzalez will come back in the game. And another timeout called by Del Rio. 22-point lead for Los Fresnos. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Back here after the timeout. Martinez turning it over on the other end. Travel called as Mauro Garza tried to make a move at the free throw line. Still a 22-point lead Gonzalez has the game high 19, brings it into the front court for the Falcons. Hesitates. Tries to feed it inside, ends up with it. Back out to Altamirano. Drives in the lane, too strong. Alex Moreno with the big rebound. And now back out to Jerry Martinez. Martinez takes a screen. Tries an entry feed into Gonzalez. Stays here with Los Fresnos. Martinez gets it out to Gonzalez. Extra pass, Altamirano, elbow three, too strong. Rebound taken in by Avendino. Bounce pass, here comes Del Rio. They get the cross, the press breaker. High layup, no, and it's good, wow. High archer layup from Huerta. And the Falcons able to break the press. Gonzalez unable to finish. Sebastian Sanchez feeds it inside. Avendino goes up, no good. Altamirano to the board. High arcing pass all the way in the front court. Elian Gonzalez working the post, finishes. Elian Gonzalez now to 21. Sebastian Sanchez and the Rams, under 2 minutes to go, find themselves down by 22. Largest lead of the game. Avendino out to Sebastian Sanchez. No good. Leon Gonzalez, bounce pass up ahead. Altamirano finishes. Pretty bounce pass from Gonzalez to get it out to Ricky Altamirano. In the post, blocked by Gonzalez, and he takes it over. Ball's loose. Luis Gonzalez escapes it, and they beat the Rams down court. Behind the back pass at Alex Moreno, and the finish. Every bit of that was just pretty. Alex Moreno on the steal from the tip, finishes. And another run for the Falcons. 6 points in the last minute. And it's another 26-point quarter. They'll get it in the corner to Sanchez. 30 seconds to go. Gonzalez on Huerta. Entry pass inside. Mauro Garza poked away. Sanchez comes up with it. Underhands a pass at the block. No good on the finish. Tipped back up and in by Mauro Garza. Altamirano was poked in the eye. They'll stop play. This is allowed time for a sub. Altamirano will come out for the moment. They'll bring out Elian Gonzalez, the leading scorer, as well as Altamirano. Back in is Noriega and Aldriguetti. They'll get it to Jerry Martinez. 11 seconds. Martinez has 16. Gets by. Floater. No good. Noriega was there. Last second shot. This will count. Too short on the shot. Los Fresnos back-to-back 26-point quarters, and this time they give up 10 points. They lead 63-37. End of three. Back after this.
Hi, we're the Lady Wildcats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Castillo. I invite you to visit San Benito and see for yourself the many things this community has to offer. Our offices of economic development offer a variety of business resources to developers, investors, and business owners from small to large scale. Contact us and let us work together on your next business opportunity.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Start of the fourth quarter, Los Fresnos back-to-back 26-point quarters, and the scoring has gone down since the first quarter for Del Rio. 16, 11, and 10 by quarter for Del Rio, and for the Falcons it's been 11, 26, and 26. Altamirano. They're going to say Altamirano stepped out. Corner three to get things going. No good. Offensive board by Cervantes. Out to Rivera for an elbow three. Got it. Rams get the first points of the quarter. Up ahead, Altamirano. Up and under. Reverse layup. Good. Altamirano. 25-point lead. Back to Sanchez and to Rivera on the wing. Fakes a pass. Hesitates. Dribbles inside to Sanchez. Corner Huerta. Nearly got stuck on the rim. Arteaga on the shot. He's the leading scorer for the Rams with 7. Up ahead, Luis Gonzalez in the paint. Drives, pump fakes, goes up. Can't finish. And Arteaga on the other end. Falcons will slow it down. Take their time getting into the front court with Altamirano. Guarded by Gavia. 6:30 to go. Winner of this, which looks like it'll be Los Fresnos, will take on the winner of PSG North and Laredo Nixon in the championship. Martinez fakes the shot, pulls up from the free throw line short, got his own rebound. Hands it off Luis Gonzalez, and they'll back it out to Ricky Altamirano. That's what happens if you follow your shot. Altamirano makes a move, hands it off Jerry Martinez. Deep three, short. They'll get it to Rivera. Bounce pass, stolen by Jerry Martinez for the moment. On the floor he goes, try to pass, but stolen away by Gavia. Falcons get back and recover. Rivera, almost stolen from behind by Martinez. And it stays here with Del Rio. Couple subs coming in. Huerta and Padilla checking back in. Fans, don't forget to tune in for the championship game, which will be at 4:30. 4 or 4:30, one of those times. We'll double check. That'll be the championship game, which will be played in the other gym, and we'll have a different setup there, and we'll get set after our next game. Del Rio working it around the perimeter. Three-pointer on the way from Padilla. No good. Rebound secured by Gonzalez. Up ahead to Martinez. Saves it, but crashes into his own bench. Back to Del Rio. Ball deflected and stays with the Rams. In the corner. They'll swing it. Opposite corner now in the hands of Rivera. Skips a pass to the middle of Arteaga, back to Huerta, back to Arteaga. Now in the hands of Padilla, into the corner, Rivera. Tipped away again in good hands from the Falcons. Rivera will inbound it. Trying to look. And a timeout called by Del Rio. Had to wait a while to get it in. Los Fresnos looks like they're on the way to the championship, but 4:58 still remaining. Timeout called back after this.
It's the Hacienda Ford year-end clearance sale. All models have been discounted to their final markdown prices, which means you get to save big money today. F-150 Crew Cabs just $29,995 or take 0% financing. Ford Expeditions $10,000 off and 0% financing. The Ranger Crew Cab, the one you've always wanted, just $25,995, and even 2020 Explorers are $5,000 off, and you can finance for just 1.9% for 72 months. Hacienda has it.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Back here after the Del Rio timeout, they'll inbound it along their sideline. Me and Rudy right now just trying to discuss who will be our potential player of the game. Had a couple candidates in mind, but it's a little repetitive once you get into see if we've covered them, and then naming them multiple times seems unfair, but we'll debate that out and we'll let you know. Sanchez inside, kicks it out. Rivera in the corner, back up up top. Three-pointer on the way from Arteaga, short, rebound tipped and floated ahead to Elian Gonzalez. Aldriguetti finishes. Aldriguetti now with 6 points in the game. Del Rio working her back around the perimeter to the corner. Del Rio has nobody inside right now. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Altamirano, stripped from behind. Down to the floor they go. Gonzalez comes up with it and gives it up to Altamirano. Up ahead, Luis Gonzalez. Bounce pass. Aldriguetti got it. Back-to-back buckets for Tony Aldriguetti. Wasn't pretty on the other end, but Gonzalez able to come up with it still. 3:48 to go. Back and forth at the top. Del Rio now in entry pass. In the post, tipped away and stolen by Gonzalez. Aldriguetti, good hands there from him. Los Fresnos getting ready to check back in. Alex Moreno and Dayton Noriega. Leon Gonzalez bats it out to Jerry Martinez. Martinez in the game has 16. Double team almost came and they busted back out. Altamirano drives in the lane. Layup good for Altamirano. 14 in the game for Altamirano. Falcons have 3 players in double digits, including Leon Gonzalez at 21. A three-pointer from the corner from Arteaga. He's got 12. Under 3 minutes to go. Here's Luis Gonzalez. I get it back to Luis Gonzalez. Hits it out. Arteaga. Back to insider. Altamirano missed his own layup and got the rebound and put it back in. 16 for Ricky Altamirano. Los Fresnos now getting ready to clear their bench. To the corner. Here's another three from Arteaga. No good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Jerry Martinez brings it across. Guarded by Sebastian Sanchez. Gets some space. Falcons now just dribbling it around with 2 minutes to go. Timeout call to bring in some subs. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll talk about a couple things that have helped Los Fresnos come away with this big lead that they have now. It started off with the Rams off to a fiery start. 16-11 lead at the end of one, but about a couple minutes into the second quarter, the Falcons just turned up the heat and then went on a 26-11 quarter. And then in the third quarter, they tagged on an extra 26 points. And ever since, the Rams went from 16 to 11 and 10, and now an 8-point quarter for them in this final quarter. They'll probably get some more scoring in. Los Fresnos now with clearing their bench. They got Kino Gallo up there, as well as Picasso Moreno, Noriega, and Angel Vega. Del Rio still out there with Huerta, Rivera, Gavia, Arteaga, their leading scorer, as well as Sanchez. Noriega gets out of account, guarded by Rivera. Noriega takes the lane. Passed it to Picasso, but stolen. Up ahead, Del Rio runs. Arteaga layup. Good. Arteaga. Arteaga, the leading scorer, with 14. Double team comes. Ball goes back to the Rams. A minute 31 to go in this semifinal game. The winner takes on the winner of Nixon and PSJA North. Have a look at that game and see how that one is playing out. Del Rio working the ball around. Corner three. Bang for Arteaga. 17 points in the team high for Arteaga. Score on the other court is 64-50. Laredo Nixon leading. So if things pan out the way they are, it'll be Los Fresnos and Laredo Nixon. Pass there from Ogayo is stolen. Bounce pass to Rivera. A lot of contact and an offensive foul taken by Alex Moreno. Good way to pick up after the turnover.
Why you look so mad? I'm trying to figure out what it would look.
Noriega, under a minute to go, brings it into the front court. Fresnos will just try to dribble it out. Moreno, baseline drive, kicks it back out to Ogayo. Kino Gallo. Dribbles, bounce pass to Noriega, and swings it to the top to Alex Moreno. Across to Angel Vega. Angel Vega gets it out to Moreno. 24 seconds to go. I think we'll take the remaining time to see who our player of the game is. Giving this look right now to Rudy. Moreno drives, no good. And I think we have a decision. Layup, no good. Rebound taken in by Vega and give it to Moreno. Los Fresnos Falcons will move on to the championship play this afternoon. They'll take on the winner of Nixon and PSJA North. That one getting interesting. It's 55-66. And with that, we'll give you our Hacienda He Has It player of the game. Jerry Martinez. Jerry Martinez finishes the game with 16 points. Just a dominant force from beyond the arc, able to nail a couple three-pointers from deep range. So Jerry Martinez, our player of the game. Falcons will move on to the championship game this afternoon, so we'll get set for that. I think we're going to get set up for another game as well. That's not till 12 o'clock, so we'll take a quick break and get all of our stuff set. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast here from Kingsville. Don't forget to share the link, pass the word on. Don't forget to watch out for the highlights. I think we'll run those tomorrow. Don't forget to tag your friends in case you maybe want to watch this championship game and other coverage going on. Speaking of which, you got coverage in Falfurrias and also in the other court going on. So tune in to other games, 5 minutes to go. 69-55 between Nixon and PSJA North. Tune into that. We'll take a quick break, get set for our next broadcast. For Rudy Samaripa, this is Billy Watson saying so long for Real Sports Life. Los Fresnos heads on to the championship.